What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm just showing make a modern house. This is the 80th installment of Modern House, and it has been a while. I try to go with something, like, different, but also similar to what I usually do. It has, like, different features, but also some things that I've used in the past, and I've kind of gone with a style that I have used before. I think I do like this one personally. Let me know your thoughts on it, I guess, in the comments below, and, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so these space meters for this is a 26 by 19, and the materials you'll be needing to start off are, give me like 30 seconds, there we go. Dark oak planks, blue stained glass panes. Everyone use blue a lot, but I figured that this would be good to get a change of, because we're using both dark blocks and light blocks. So you can't, or like maybe light gray or normal gray would work, but I feel like that would blend too much with anything else. So blue sticks out, and it's a nice just change from everything else. Smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz blocks, gray concrete. Probably should have gotten that earlier, but it's fine. We can move things around if we have to. Blue stained glass blocks, acacia doors, light gray concrete, and we'll go pillar quartz blocks. You also need tripwire hook and stone brick slabs, and I think that's everything. So we're gonna start from the front right hand corner of your 26 by 19 grid. Cough if you made it. And you want to count backward diagonally to the left by 1, and going back you want to place, I believe, 17 smooth quartz blocks. Just like that. Then going front to back or back to front does not matter. You want to place a smooth quartz block, blue stained glass pane, 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 smooth quartz block. Copy that row one more time. That was a lot of numbers. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. It's been a while since I made one of these. I don't know how long exactly, but it's been a very long time. I remember the last one was that, like, weird skyscraper type, like, thing. With all the different, like, sections. And then I want to place 2 rows of smooth quartz blocks on top of that. That's what I was trying to go for with this as well. Like, a bunch of different, like, overlapping and intersecting sections that make it look more, like, less boxy. Because modern houses are, like, boxy, but they're multiple, like, they're a ton of different boxes all meshed together. And I think that I think I did a good job trying to make it, like, go away from that, but at the same time, keep it modern because it looks very fancy. At least that's my opinion. I don't know, I'm not a modern house nerd. Although I do make a lot of them. This is my 80th, I believe. It's ridiculous. I'll hit 100 soon. Probably end of the year. Or maybe even beginning of next year. I got 4 months to make 20. That shouldn't be too bad. Then going front to back or back to front on top of that does not matter. You're going to play smooth quartz block. Blue stained glass pane. You should know where this is going. Smooth quartz block. Blue stained glass pane. I did not want to place a stair. Smooth quartz block. Blue stained glass pane. 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 Smooth quartz block. Copy that row one more time. What I like about this house, though, is it's so much, like, different yet similar to all my other modern houses. Like, there's a lot that take this kind of style, but this is like a completely different feel to it. At least for me. And I want to place our smooth quartz blocks on top of that, and that is one wall done of 4. The other ones aren't really so easy, though. Well, that one, not that one was, like, easy. I guess the left and the right are the easiest. The middle, or the front and the back are not the easiest things in the world. What you want to do at the front the front left or I guess the bottom front and the bottom back block, you want to bring either one left with 2 smooth quartz blocks. Just like that. Then on top of that, from the wall and then going left, you just want to place blue stained glass pane, then a smooth quartz block. Copy that row one more time. Again, we are doing this on both sides. And then place 2 rows of smooth quartz on top of that. And going right to left again, you want to place blue stained glass pane, smooth quartz block. Copy that row, or that section one more time, and then place smooth quartz on top. And then, have to finish it up here on the back. Just like that. That is one section out of, we'll say, 5 or 6. Because there are, like, some that are stacked on top of each other. Oh my goodness. Thanks for doing that while I was recording. Alright, you might not have seen what just happened. I don't know if I'm gonna blur it out or what, but I don't really want that to just be there. But what you want to do is in the bottom left-hand corner of this smooth quartz block area, you want to place a light gray concrete back diagonally to the left by 1. Bring it left 1. Back diagonally to the left with a sideways pillar quartz block. Left by 4. 4 diagonally to the left with a light gray concrete, and then left by 1. Copy that row 2 more times. I've never been invited like that in the middle of a video. I've been invited to Minecraft over a PlayStation, but never through Minecraft itself. That's kind of funny. I guess because I haven't had that really like on in a good bit. Then you want to get rid of your pillar quartz blocks. Get out tripwire hook, and you want to place one in the bottom center of this garage, which is the bottom row of pillar quartz block in the center. Get rid of that tripwire hook and get out stone brick slabs, and I think that's everything that we're going to need for the build. Alright, what you want to do is you want to place a row of light gray concrete directly on top of this, and it just wants to be a straight line. So it does not want to go back with the garage, it wants to just go straight ahead of it to make the garage sink into the wall A block. Now, let's do the dark oak section that's above this. This might be one of my favorite sections, just because it looks very nice. I really like the left, too. Left, and then this section's probably my favorite. I tried to make those 2 sections in specific different than anything that I've ever really gone for. I think I did a decent job at making it different. But I guess, yeah, let me know your thoughts on the house. I personally like it. It's probably one of my favorites. You want to place a row of stone brick slabs on top of that row of light gray concrete, and then bring it forward by 1. You can also bring it back with a row of dark oak wood planks. And then what you want to do is going left to right or right to left on top of that row of planks. Does not matter. You want to place dark oak wood plank. 3 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak wood plank. 3 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak wood plank. Copy that row one more time. And then place a row of dark oak on top of that. And then you want to copy your window pattern. So, actually don't directly copy it, just copy it one time. If it's going left to right or right to left on top of that, does not matter. Place a dark oak plank. 3 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. 3 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. Just like that. I've never really done anything like that in specific with the 2 different like layers of windows for the same area. Other than when they're full, like, two block tall windows. But I've never really had, like, one, like, right up against the ceiling. Maybe for one of the houses I did. Oh, my goodness. I remember that house. I don't remember exactly what it looked like, but I remember it was one of my most, probably intricate ones. Alright. What you want to do is you want to come to the bottom left-hand corner of this light gray concrete. And you want to bring it forward diagonally to the left of the gray concrete. Bring that gray concrete up by 3. Left 4. And then connect it down. Bring the middle 3 rows of gray concrete here up with 5 blue stained glass panes each. It's gonna be kind of annoying to place, so you could totally place it like 1 row at a time. I don't think I got that top one. No, I didn't. Just like that. You then want to surround that big window with gray concrete. Then a block back here in the, we have this 3x3 gap, basically. A block back in it you want to place going left to right or right to left in it, does not matter. A blue stained glass block, acacia door, blue stained glass. Fill in the rest of this little gap in with blue stained glass. And then at the left of this gray concrete section, you want to bring that gray concrete back by an additional row. Just like that. Now we have most interesting section, probably. The other ones are just kind of existent. And then I think at the end, I'll just say this right now, what do we have to really do? For the end, basically, we just are going to have to fill in all these little gaps here, because there are a lot of them. We will get to these, though. And that will probably be the last thing that we do. Or probably the thing before the roof, because that seems fair. Other than for this section. This section will probably do the roof right now. But what we want to do is you want to come to the back left-hand corner of this gray concrete, and you want to place going backward diagonally to the left by 1 a dark oak plank. Bring it left with 2 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. 2 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. Back with 2 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. 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 Right with 2 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. 2 blue stained glass panes. Dark oak plank. Just like that. I would say for under these, it's just red concrete for me, because that's the color of the grid. But I would actually, make it the color of your floor inside, or you can make it dark oak. Either dark oak or, floor material. I think floor material would be better. Well, I guess it depends how you make the inside, especially for this. Like, you could totally just have a dark oak down there and have a row of jungle leaves around the bottom. I think that'd be an interesting touch. So you should have 4 windows on the left side as well, for the record. In case that got a little bit confusing. 2 on the back, 2 on the front, 4 on the left. And then what you want to do is you want to copy that entire section 2 more times. It's probably the easiest one to explain. It looks the weirdest, but it's probably the easiest to explain. It's kind of funny, though, because this house seems like it'd be complicated, but really it's one of the easier ones. Or, like, I guess all of them are easy. Now I got a PlayStation message. Granted, I did message them first, but we don't talk about that. Alright, but you can't see the PlayStation messages. PlayStation's good with not having those pop up, which I like. But what you want to do is on top of this entire dark oak / blue stained glass paint section, you want to place a little C shape of smooth quartz blocks. Should just be directly on top of everything. Place, darn it, there we go. Just like that. Looks kind of weird. Looks like it's wearing a hat, which is kind of not what we want. But what you want to do now is you want to place a row of upside down smooth quartz stairs around that entire row. Just like that. Except for the right back there, because that's going to have another one of these gray concrete sections, which you can totally build if you want. It's literally just flat gray concrete, same size. And you can see it from the grid right here. But then what you want to do is going around this section, starting from the block closest to the gray concrete section. You can see where I am. You want to place going left 2 smooth quartz blocks. Ow, my finger was resting in a weird spot. 6 blue stained glass panes. Back with, oh, whatever this number is, I don't really know. Back with 14 blue stained glass panes. Right with 5. And then 2 smooth quartz blocks. Copy that section or row 2 more times. It's a big old sea of blue panes. And I also forgot about that. Oopsies. And, okay, what you want to do for the next step is you want to bring the 4 smooth quartz blocks on this section up by an additional row for each block. Or up by an additional block for each block, I guess. Or column, whatever you want to call them. On top of every single blue stained glass pane, you want to place a smooth quartz stair. And then obviously make sure that they curl into each other, so you have an actual, like, kind of trim to that. Now, if you want, you could change the stairs down here to smooth quartz blocks as well to just kind of keep that, like, consistency. I actually think it looks better with the upside down stairs at the bottom, though. It makes it look nice and fancy. I don't know. Very weird section, because I would have used white concrete instead of smooth quartz blocks for this, but I wanted to do something with the upside down stairs, so there's that. And then you can actually just fill in the roof of this section in with smooth quartz blocks right now if you so choose. I am going to. You basically just have to go to the edge where the section stops, where the last row of smooth quartz blocks is. Just like this. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. It looks really weird, but it's a really easy section. Or I don't know if it looks weird, it just looks interesting. Interesting can also be considered weird if you think it's weird. Alright, so now from this back row of dark oak wood planks, this far right back row, you want to go backward diagonally to the right by one of the gray concrete. From my perspective, so from the front of the build. So if you're inside so basically if you're on the inside of the build, which doesn't really have much of a back right now, but that's fine. From this dark oak plank, you go backward diagonally to the right with the gray concrete. Bringing that gray concrete back 1, right by 4, and then forward 1. Bring that entire little bracket shape up with 9 additional rows of gray concrete. So it should be as tall as the front section, which is correct. 15 block, wait no, not 15, 10 blocks tall. That's how tall the build is, I guess 10 and a half. I'm sorry you said the 4, but this one's at 9 for whatever reason. I don't know why I did that, see, it's 9. It doesn't really make sense because that's not enough space to add, like, anything. But there's like, I guess, 5 rows of stone or whatever. I really don't know why I did that. It doesn't make sense. Especially now with experimental stuff. You can just, if you have experimental features on, you can build below that. And I believe in old worlds if you turn it on in that world. Which is really nice. Especially if you're trying to build something like that huge thing over there. Don't ask what it is. Because even I don't really know what it is, to be honest. I just kind of built it and was like, yeah, I'm just going to go with that. It looks weird, so why not? And at the back of the build now, what you want to do is, we're going to, again, base this off the front. So we're inside the build again. What you want to do is from this, kind of like this back section of gray concrete, which is the front right of it. You want to place a light gray concrete forward diagonally to the right by 1. Bring it right 2. Forward diagonally to the right with a blue glass. Right with an acacia door. Right with a blue glass. Forward diagonally to the right with a light gray concrete. And then right by 2. You basically want to bring up your light gray concrete up by, one moment, let me find the back of the build. There it is. You want to bring the back rows of light gray concrete, these sections, up by 3. And at the top row, you can just connect them together straight across. That was an unnecessary block that I just accidentally placed. And then, if you're at the back, now you can just come to the back. You want to fill in the rest of this little hole in the middle in with blue stained glass blocks. Just like that. Now, what you can do is you can, from this top row, light gray concrete, and place a row of dark oak wood planks backward diagonally up by one. Just like that. Then, it's basically the same pattern that we have at the front, so if you just want to copy, you can, but I will give you instructions again, in case you don't really feel like looking at the front. You want to go left to right or right to left on top of that, does not matter, and you want to place dark oak wood plank, 3 blue stained glass panes, dark oak wood plank, 3 blue stained glass panes, dark oak wood plank. Copy that row one more time. And you want to place a row of dark oak wood planks on top of that. Now I'm getting another PlayStation message, fun. Then, whatever the next step is. Going left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. You want to place dark oak wood plank, 3 blue stained glass panes, dark oak wood plank, 3 blue stained glass panes, dark oak wood plank. Now, that is the main structure of your build done. If you would like, or now I guess the next step is, obviously you still have the interior and the roof. We're going to do the roof right now. If you want to do something different for your roof, or really any part of the build, it's up to you. Again, once it's in your world, you really can do whatever you want with it. I would also, like, you could add, like, leaves or whatever. This house almost looks like thrown together. Like, not in a bad way. But I don't know, I like that look. I like that kind of, like, pieced together style. But what you basically want to do is any section that sticks up from a section to the side of it, you want to basically fill in any gaps. So you can see this section sticks up by 2 over the smooth quartz block section. Or I guess the left smooth quartz block section. You want to just fill in those 2 rows with gray concrete. Right side, it has a little gap here at the side, so you should fill that in. And then also 1 block at the top, which you should fill in. A smooth quartz block section here does have a little bit of a gap down here, which we should probably fill in. And then the dark oak plank section sticks up 1 from the smooth quartz block section. And there's also another little gap right here. Now everything kind of connects. What you want to do is every roof except for the far left section, you want to place, or I guess every section except for that far left section, you want to place a row of stone brick slabs on top of the top row of it. Just like this. Just like that. I did try it for that section. I didn't like how it looked though, so I would just leave that section as is. Also, if you want, you could actually add windows on the side. They would be half blocked up. Like the 1 block windows that we have here, you could add them here. I don't know how the numbers would work out, and also be half blocked up from this one's roof, but that's an option. Also skylights, I didn't add any, but this is definitely a good build to add them because it has the correct, I feel like, proportions for one to be available. Like you could just do like a giant one here if you really wanted to, and maybe a littler one here and have this section completely blank. But then what you want to do with these stone brick slabs, you want to bring them out on every single side by 1. Including the corners. You can't forget about the corners. So there's 1 section. It just adds a little bit of another layer to the build, which is definitely good. That's another big thing with modern houses, especially when you're building it like this. And also don't worry about like going like kind of in front of the window here, or in front of the side of the window. Modern houses are very layered like, which I think this is kind of an example of that. You can see how everything is layered on top of each other and also like next to each other, and it creates more of a kind of I don't know what the word is. Like I don't know how to explain it. But modern houses usually have overhanging and stuff, which is this section right here, basically the smooth quartz block section and the dark oak at the back. That's kind of what I was going for. And then now you can fill in all your roof with stone brick slabs. I would fill in the rows that are below other rows first because those are going to be the hardest. And again, add skylights if you so choose. What I would do for those, if you really want to add them, is I just place blue stained glass blocks just instead of the slabs directly here. You could place them a block down, but I think they look better sticking out of the roof. But it is up to you. I don't always add skylights because they're not like the most like important thing or whatever. Did I break up? Yeah, I did. It's back here. It's more further back than I thought it was. But it is up to you how you do that. I get like a big chandelier or whatever. That's kind of what's weird about some of the houses that I'm making though, because like you have to I'm focusing more on the outside aesthetic than the inside, but I do consider the inside when I'm making something like this. So I'll talk about that also since we have a little bit of time, since I don't think the video's been too long. But once you've done that, that is your build done. But like I took into consideration, okay, where should floors be and such? Except for like here, I didn't really think about it here. I did originally have a smooth quartz here, but I didn't like how that looked. But like you can see, everything's kind of misaligned. You would have to figure out how you want it to look. Obviously, you might have some floor and roof materials shared, or ceiling materials shared. And like here, you could just make this like a giant opening. It's really up to you what you think you can do with this. But again, as you can see, like, interior I don't really fully consider, because, like, this section's so small, and it doesn't, has, like, little areas like this, so maybe it's hard, but, like, maybe you add, like, a few rows, and then just have little weird corridors here. Or you can make it into a staircase if you really wanted to. The windows would make it weird, but I don't think that'd be too big of a problem. But yeah, again, completely up to you what you want to do. But once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your modern house. I believe the 80th installment complete. It's been a good minute since I've done one of these, but yeah, I really enjoy making them. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic day and night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.